All right, there's been a lot of upheaval at the IRS the last few months. I mean, I think 4 or 5, maybe 6 new leaders over the last time. But more importantly, down from the leader, maybe some changes now. Tell us what happened since the last time we had you on the show.
Well, Elizabeth Kassenberg and Holly Paz had both been placed on administrative leave. They were both involved in the Tea Party scandal. Holly Paz was accused of misleading Congress. She was closely tied to Lois Lerner, and they've been placed on leave. And there are more people at the IRS who are like this, these deep state, burrowed-in employees, John, who view the IRS as their playground to just go ahead and dish out punishment to taxpayers according to whatever personal agenda it is that they bring to work that day. And there's still a unit over there that the one woman, Holly Paz, who was placed on leave, she was the commissioner of a division, if you can believe that. Wow. And she was running a pass-through audit team over there that has been absolutely bludgeoning conservative businesses into, with fines. And it's been very disruptive. I've talked to a lot of businesses and partnerships. It's been a big problem over there.
Yeah, important to get it fixed.
Chuck, under President Trump and with this class of Republicans in Congress, it seems like they are looking for any way to draw down the impact of the IRS on the American people. They've talked about how rescissions are going to be a tool in their tool belt they're going to be wielding back and forth. Is the IRS untouchable, though, when it comes to rescissions? Is there a way to claw back funding and claw back their resources such that they're not going after everybody willy-nilly and using it as their own weapon of politicization?
I don't think that the IRS is untouchable at all. And you've seen Secretary Besson highlight, and now that he's the acting commissioner, he's spoken a lot about modernization. And the reason that that's so important is that the IRS can actually do more with less, and they can focus on serving taxpayers rather than harassing them. There was actually a report that came out talking about these taxpayer assistance centers and kiosks that they have, where they're self-service kiosks for the taxpayers, and they're just not operable. And this is what we're getting back to once again. The IRS needs to focus more on serving the taxpayer rather than just audits and enforcement and quite frankly, harassment. So to answer your question, yes, and they've downsized the workforce by some reports at the IRS, perhaps 25%. They're headed in the right direction, and we feel very confident about where they're going.